Hello, friends. I have gathered you here today because I have found something. But before I get to that, I'm going to be remodeling the BJ Shrine. Probably be done by next episode or so. I'm going to make the door over here, and I'm probably going to do some more interior decorating to represent Baj and Jarool. So, yeah, I've been working on a creative world on that. But in the meantime, I have to play some games to get some more gold so I can afford some more blocks because I only have these ones right now. So I need a little more. I got a lot of gold. In any case, that's not why I gathered you here. Why I gathered you here is I have found a story that I think you guys might find interesting. I just found it as I wander around the world like I always do. So I'm going to read it to you, and I believe it's the truth. I believe this book to be the truth. And I don't know if any of the other lords can agree to it, but it definitely belongs in my shrine because it's very important to our cause. Alright, I'm going to read it to you guys. Story time. The Epic Tale of Baj and Jarool. One day, an evil dragon threatened the realm. Although there were many lords present that day, two were missing. Those two lords were Lord Baj and Lord Jarool. You may be wondering where those two lords were that fateful day. This is their story. Lord Baj heard Lord Willie's call to arms. He was tempted to leave, but he was growing some wheat and potatoes for the poor peasants, and he didn't feel like he could leave them hungry. He was a kind lord, and he was not one to leave the peasants hungry, for he knew that a hungry peasant was a peasant likely to start rebelling. So Baj stayed behind that day, for the good and well-being of the peasants he loved so. Jarool, on the other hand, was ready for a fight. He was armed to the teeth. He wore no armor, for he needed none. He did have as many weapons as he could carry. When he saw the dragon, though, he saw something else that made him stray. The evil dragon had set fire to an orphanage for kittens, sad kittens. Jarool could not let that stand. He rushed into the flaming building, brushing aside the fire as if it was nothing. He scooped up all the sad little kittens and brought them back to Friendship Town. The kittens were safe now, but at what cost? The few remaining lords returned back from the battle. They were angry at Lord Baj and Lord Jarool for abandoning them. The two lords tried to explain what had happened, but the others would not hear of it. They banished Lord Baj and Lord Jarool from their kingdom. Baj and Jarool knew they could not fight the other lords now, for they were immortal. The other lords, now rid of Baj, declared there would be no more wheat or potatoes, and the peasants could only eat carrots. They also declared that no peasant could have a pet, and banished all kitties and doggies from the realm. Such was the law of the now immortal lords, and none could oppose them. You hear that? I'm not saying that the lords are evil, because they're merciful and wonderful lords, and I love them so much. But this story is kind of, putting them in a bad light. But, in any case, let's get back to it. Little did they know that Baj and Jarool were still plotting, and one day they will return to their kingdom, and with them they will bring wheat, potatoes, kitties, and puppies for all. So the peasants wait for the day our lords Baj and Jarool will return to us, although we love our other lords with all our hearts. Praise Lord Baj! Praise Lord Jarool! Rejoice, their day will come! Rejoice, peasants! Our lords are merciful and kind. This page is covered with an illustration of Lord Baj tending to the wheat and potato fields as hungry peasants look on. This page is covered with an illustration of Lord Jarool frolicking with kittens in an open field. The kittens are no longer sad, for they have Jarool in their hearts. And that's what the book says. Now, if this book is to truly be believed, Lord Baj and Lord Jarool were banished from our kingdom. And I don't know where they are, but they're not here anymore. But that means that maybe someday they will return to us and bring us the things that we desire. And we will be happy. And I will be their squire for being so faithful to them and never losing faith in them and never forgetting them. For I will always praise them. Praise Lord Baj. Praise Lord Jarool. Praise Lord Baj. Praise Lord Jarool. Praise them. Praise them. Praise them.